Hey guys, Ryan396 here, and you guys probably saw my top 5 best Star Wars games. Well, like a top 5 best list of Star Wars games, there's gonna be a top 5 worst Star Wars games. Now, to be fair, the Star Wars franchise does have a lot of good games. Some good, some decent, some bad. But these are my picks for the top 10 worst Star Wars games. That being said, this is just my opinion, so this is just my own personal opinion, so that being said, thank you and enjoy the video. Okay, so let's get started. Number 5. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer on the Game Boy Color. Now this game is basically pod racing Star Wars games, which in many ways is a good idea, but when you look at it, the way it just looks bland to me. The controls are sometimes the controls can be very frustrating in this game too. Like, it's really hard to know which button is the accelerator, and occasionally, sometimes it'll work, the character you're playing as will work when you want to. So yeah. But the main reason why I didn't move this up to number 1 is because I actually like it a little bit. Number 4, Star Wars Rogue Squadron 3 Rebel Strike. Now, the main reason why I put even though this is a sequel to Star Wars Rogue Squadron, Rogue Linda, and Rogue Squadron 2, the reason why I put this on there is because graphic-wise, the game looks bad. And the main story with the missions and things, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's supposed to tie up some loose ends with the original trilogy, but sometimes it doesn't make much sense. And yeah, occasionally you'll get your space battles in this game, which is a good thing about this game, but the controls are just so weird. And the thing is, here, the most frustrating thing that I found out is the missions are way too easy. But the missions are easy, and of course the missions are too short. But hey, it's just a game, so. But one of the main problems that I had with this game, besides the graphics, besides the controls, and of course, besides the length of missions. Well, actually, this is 2 things. It's incredible how dark this game is. You can't even see where you're going, and plus every time you go to aim at an enemy, it won't let you aim, it just does the aiming for you. So yeah, those are the main reasons why I put this game on here. Number 3, Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. Now, the reason why I didn't move this up to a much more higher number is because, well, it's a Game Boy game. And to be fair, the handhelds don't really compete with their console cousins. And the main reason why I put this game on here is because you can't literally swing your lightsaber when you want to. You have to move in order to do that. Plus, the amount of enemies in this game is extremely repetitive, and you can't really tell if you're going the right way. Yeah, you can go back, but and the way you swing your lightsaber in this game is just awkward. And of course, every time you die in this game, you have to start right back at the beginning. Now, this is a Game Boy Advance game, so that's why I didn't move it up higher. But anyway, that's number 3 for you. Number 2. Stop. Now, the Atari is known to give us some really good, really iconic Star Wars games. But here's one they gave us that made my number 2 spot on this list. Star Wars Jedi Arena. Now, this was based off the scene in the movie from the Millennium Falcon where Luke is trained with that Jedi training droid thing or whatever. Now, it adds 2 lightsabers for 2 players. One's blue, the other one's red. The thing that I didn't like about this game is you really can't really figure out what you're doing. Basically, you're supposed to just intercept the train droid blast things or whatever. This game is just so confusing to figure out, and plus there's no clear objective as to what you're supposed to do. It just feels more like a pinball game than a Star Wars game. Plus, there isn't really any instructions that appear on the screen anyway, and that's why this game made number 2. And number 1, and a lot of people have put this game on their list for the top 5 Star Wars games. And that's the Kinect Star Wars for the Xbox Kinect. Now, the reason why this game is... The reason why I put this game on here, although the storyline and things like that are interesting, the main problem I have with this game is it's too easy. You literally, like when you go and you're battling droid, you literally just have to swing your lightsaber around and you win. It literally requires no effort to even beat this game. Moving on from the storyline, there's lots of other stuff to do, including the minigames, which is the pod racing thing, which actually I did find some enjoyment in that one. But again, the controls is so easy, and it has the exact same problem. The controls are way too simple and way too easy to figure out, and you don't have to put any amount of effort into either winning the pod race or that. Next, there's something Rampage, which I don't really know what it's actually called, but basically, with this game, you just go through Mos Eisley and tear the city apart. Seriously, that's all you do. And of course, so there are sometimes where the game asks you to execute, I guess, moves or signature moves, which every time you do them correctly, the character doesn't do it. And next one, the lightsaber dueling aspect is disappointing. Because mainly all you do every time the enemy swings at you, block, and then attack. That's it. That's all you do. That's all you do attacking. And this was the mod that everyone was looking forward to. So yeah, there's that one. And finally, the one that upsets the most Star Wars fans. The Galactic Dance-Off thing. Now, I do gotta admit, some of the songs in this mode are pretty funny, because they take some of the pop songs music and put Star Wars lyrics into them. I do gotta admit, that is pretty funny, but when you look at it, it's just the Just Dance games with just reskinned with Star Wars characters. That's all it is. I wasn't really gonna say too much about this, but that's all it is. So yeah, those are my top 5 worst Star Wars games. If you, what are your top 5 worst Star Wars games? Leave your comments down below. Your comments, your opinions. If you like this video, feel free to hit a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos, subscribe. That's all I have for now, everyone. So until next time.